Hey guys, welcome to Last Week Was Funny, where we bring you the funniest news, stories from last week. We also have an interesting segment called Things You Didn't Know.
A petition on change.org has over 34,000 signatures in just 4 days, calling for water to be renamed Zucc Juice.
Oh my god.
Zucc Juice. Zucc Juice.
Zucc Juice.
I can't even say it. Zucc.
Charlie R started the petition saying that Zuck is a big boy in modern history, supports robot rights, and we should honor him. Pills that turn you gay. A man declares he is now attracted to men after taking a painkiller. Scott Purdy, who's 23 but looks older than both my dads.
You're not gonna throw that shit in there. Go.
Dumped his girlfriend of 6 months after taking the pill pregabalin and realizing he's now attracted to men. Currently living with his housemate said I noticed my libido for women has gone down and I was seeking male attention. Pfizer, the drug manufacturer, said if you're taking this medication and experiencing any unexpected side effects, we recommend that you immediately report these to your doctor or healthcare professional.
Well, aren't you taking those pills too? And our next guest is gonna make you hungry and cause a riot. Paula Dean!
I hear him, but I don't see him.
Paula Dean! Where is he?
Hey guys,
What the fuck are you doing up there?
that was my Fortnite.
Paula Dean.
Hey guys, Paula Dean here. Just want to say I'm sorry for being late. Argentinian officers fired after claiming that mice have eaten half a ton of marijuana. 8 Argentinian police officers have been dismissed after claiming that more than half a ton of marijuana, which disappeared from a police warehouse, have been eaten by
Were you smoking all that marijuana?
8 Argentinian police officers have been dismissed after claiming that more than half a ton of marijuana, which disappeared from the police station warehouse, had been eaten by mice. The cannabis has been in storage there for 2 years. But of the 12,000 pounds that had been registered, 11,000 pounds were only found. Forensic experts told the court that they doubted even a large number of rodents could have eaten so much marijuana.
Drunk tourist accidentally climbed his mountain while trying to get back to his hotel. You're so beautiful.
Thanks. Are you taking stress relieving pills?
That's the reason. Hang on, I need my weed, but fuck the mice, you know? It's one thing to forget which street your hotel is on after a night of drinking, but it's another thing to get lost so much that you accidentally climb the Italian Alps. An Estonian tourist known as Pavel was enjoying a few drinks at a bar when he decided to call it a night and head back home to his hotel. However, it seemed Pavel, 30, may have had a bit more to drink than he thought after the short walk back to his room turned into a mountain hike. 3 hours later, Pavel was still climbing and he realized that he made a grave mistake, but through sheer luck, he stumbled across a closed restaurant in the mountains, and he's now safe back in his hotel room.
Right now?
Right now. Let's go meet him. Come on. But I'm a bit drunk. You're gonna have to lead the way. Carry me up the mountain. And you're gonna wear my painkillers.
A man tries to turn himself in for reward money, but gets arrested. A string of robberies in the Detroit, Michigan area had the residents on high alert. That is, until 58-year-old Terrence Robinson turned himself in. Crime Stoppers sent out alerts to residents saying that they would be giving a $5,000 reward to anyone who has information leading up to the thief. And that's when they received a very interesting call. They received a call from Robinson saying that he knew the exact location of the thief, but wanted an agreement in writing saying that he will receive the $5,000 for the information. The Crime Stopper team obliged and emailed the man the agreement. That's when Robinson called the Crime Stopper team once again to reveal the location of the criminal. When the police arrived, Robinson opened the door with a huge smile expecting to receive his check, but instead was handcuffed by police. Terrence Robinson looked shocked and confused when we cuffed him, said Police Lieutenant Jameson Caldwell. As soon as we got him, he said, "So do I still get the reward money or what?" I told him no. He threatened to sue me because he had an agreement in writing. Robinson was taken to county jail and booked on charges of petty larceny, breaking and entering, and several other charges. Robinson tested positive for crack, cocaine. Robinson tested positive for crack, cocaine. Robinson was tested positive for crack, cocaine, and opioids. During the interrogation, Robinson told authorities that he would not speak until his attorney arrived. 5 minutes later, he introduced himself, Terrence Robinson, as his attorney to the police. He notified the police that he will be representing himself in a lawsuit against the department for his $5,000 reward money.
Just look at that face. That's the face you make when you know you ain't getting no money.
Yeah, but we'll get a shirt as well. It's inside out and backwards. Huh. Very interesting indeed. Didn't see you there.
That was my Fortnite.
Welcome back to The Mo You Know. Out of the top 3,100 meter sprint times, only 9 were ran by athletes not associated with doping, and all 9 were ran by Usain Bolt. The Looney Tunes Golden Collection DVD had a disclaimer at the beginning given by Whoopi Goldberg explaining that the cartoons are a product of their time and contain ethnic stereotypes that have not been censored because editing them would be the same as denying that the stereotypes ever existed. The philosopher Kurt Gödel, who was awarded the first Albert Einstein Award in 1951 and was also awarded the National Medal of Science in 1974, starved to death while his wife was in the hospital because he had an obsessive fear of being poisoned and would only eat food that his wife would cook for him. Serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer accidentally consumed a drink laced with sleeping pills, intended for a guest. When he woke up, he found that his victim-to-be had stole several of his personal items. Jeffrey later on went to say, "You really can't trust anyone in this world, can you?" Thus, the beginning of trust issues. Irukandji syndrome, which is carried by the Irukandji jellyfish, carries a venom which is so unusual where the victim has a feeling of impending doom. The victim is so sure that they're going to die that they ask their doctors to kill them. Well guys, that's another take for The Mo You Know. I went into my lap. Irukandji syndrome, which is caused by Irukandji jellyfish?
Deli. Welcome to the deli. Welcome to Subway. You want some deli?
You want some jellyfish?